Hello guys, it's Cat once again with the last day on Earth. In this video we're looking at the recycler, and the recycler is making a crazy amount of good items that you actually can reuse. And if you're actually at this level where I am right now, you don't need the ATV transmitters, and I don't need the propellers for making the motorboat. So there's a lot of other items that I want to go through here, so that these are the main items that I actually recycle, and these items right here are, in my opinion, the best items. All the items down here are for titanium, and I'm gonna go through each one of them. But these one right here are actually making some of the most valuable things right now for me. It is, of course, the steel bar or the steel plate. Why I need that is simply because I'm actually upgrading my home base. As you can see right here, I'm making an iron home base all around here on my chest. And I'm using also the garage right here because it's made out of iron, funny enough. So they are not incapable of going inside of that area when I have my garage at that particular place. So I want to show you guys which kind of items that I actually love here. This one right here is titanium, and you get that at the island, so you need the motorboat for actually get to that particular part. You can actually find this item on the ground, and you can see there's a 10% chance to get it in the titanium bar, or you can get the aluminium bar or the wire right here. Now I don't need the wire, so I only delete it every time I actually get it, and I'm doing that with a lot of items. For example, scratch, I actually delete that as well. The propeller itself is giving either titanium and 5% of the droppings, or actually 50% on the steel plate. Like I said before, I'm using the steel plate for making walls, so I really need that. So this one right here is dropped on the sewers. So I do recommend, if you guys want to have the ability for getting the recycling up and running, you need to actually use this every day. It only takes 40 minutes or something to recycle all of these parts here. So you can see this one right here is almost the same time. That's 20 of these, so let's keep on doing it. So that's the good thing when it's actually stacked like that. This one right here, the ATV, you get that from doing the bunker, not the bunker primer, but actually on the wheel of fortune, you can actually get that particular one right there, or you can get it on the season pass as well. You are incapable of getting the steel bar or the titanium bar, or even these cocks here right here. They're actually used for making the ATV as well, so it is a good thing actually recycling this if you need some of these right here. So I'm gonna put it down there. This one, of course, is the air filter, and you can actually take the pumps that also at the sewers as a dropping, and actually get a 5% chance of getting that. There's also a chance of getting the copper. When I'm using copper, I'm going to show you guys just in a video where I'm actually, just in a second, sorry, where I'm actually going to get the copper in recycling. This one right here is, of course, also a huge amount of chance for getting the steel bars, so they're actually dropping on the bunker alpha, and when you destroy the turrets, it's turrets parts. You can also use that for actually making the turrets at your home base. You can only have X amount of turrets in your home base, so it actually, in my opinion, is not worth it. I don't recommend you actually build it, even though I have 2 of these. This one right here is dropped on all levels, as well as these parts right here. They're dropped at all levels on the areas around. With green areas, it's also in yellow and in red areas, and all of these parts right here are actually crazy good for recycling. As you can see, when I'm putting it here, is the maximum of recycling that I have on these particular parts here, and I have a 50% chance for getting the steel bar. And what means it's a 50%, a maximum chance of getting this, it is even better chance for getting this rare part than this scratched metal. Now, like I said before, when you're actually recycling this, when I'm recycling this, I'm deleting the scrap metal, because I don't use that, in my opinion. You can use that for making iron bars, but I don't recommend it because you will drown in iron bars when you're actually in this particular level. So this one right here, this is the ATV wheel. It is exactly like this one right here. So the truck wheel, the ATV wheel, and this one right here, the truck saw blades, all of these are giving exactly the same amount and chance for getting. So I'm taking those every time I see them as a loot in a raid, or if I see it in a chest or something, because I know I'm capable of getting a steel bar for that, and that's actually a good thing of actually having in your inventory when you moving back and forth in those particular area. This one right here is actually giving a 9% chance of a steel bar, and I actually didn't know that. When I'm looking at the difference between this, of course, it's a lower drop rate, but it is actually a good one, in my opinion. I do recommend that you actually focus on taking these one right here. You can get them in all areas, and it is so much better for actually recycling something you can stack, because when you go out or offline for 24 hours, you're capable of actually having 20 of these stacked on each other and just actually getting a big chance for getting those particular loots. Remember, when this one hits, the scrap metal hits 100%, 20 storage on those, you need to either delete them or something, because you're not capable of having any more on that point. Now this one is the last one I want to show you guys right here in this stack that I have here, but I'm going to show you guys how to get the cover just in a second. This one right here is having this is actually a perfect loot here. I got a lot of them. All of these are actually got from raids, and sometimes they actually drop pretty good. So now I have a lot of things here in the junk area, so this is actually what I normally take. This one right here. I'm just gonna put this in just a second. This one right here, and these are the things that I normally want to recycle. I'm just gonna show you guys these four pots here. Now, to start up is, of course, the copper. This one right here is a 50% chance of getting the copper. I actually love that. And that's one of the reasons why I take the batteries every time, because I need the copper for actually making even more of these steel bars that I need. So this one right here is okay for getting the aluminium bars. And this one is for electronic parts. I'm using that, and of course also for the high-tech components, and this one as well. For that particular reason. So hope you guys enjoyed this little review on the recycler, and yeah, remember, just put them on right there and you have X amount of chance for actually getting this. You can see the level that I am right here. Maximum some of the components here on the firearms, I don't actually recycle that much. And all the other parts, you can see the metal weapons actually never do that, or even the clothes. Why should I do that? Because the only thing I can get is leather and so on, items that actually make them wet. So I normally don't do that. So hope you guys enjoy this. See you guys next time. I'm Kepicat. Please subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, and as always guys, have fun playing it. See ya. Bye.